Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Monte's Gems.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, this week we're going to talk about a little adventure journey. I don't even know what you would call it. But about a month ago, Jake came up with the idea to do a family event. It was essentially maybe Olympics, decathlon. I don't even know what you would
Mm-hmm.
call it, of a number of different events where someone in the family would get crowned a winner. And so he did some planning for that. He essentially came up with all the events, all the games, organized everything. Uh, just wanted to kind of hear what that looked like since I wasn't able to go or be a part of it. Wanted him to be able to kind of share what it was he did and what his thoughts were overall, if there were any things he would change, he enjoyed of it. So why don't you share just kind of how you came up with the idea, what first sparked it, and yeah, go from there.
Okay. Yeah. So originally, it was kind of just my wife and I were talking, and she was like, "What if we just got everybody together for like a day or something, and just like played games in the summer, like capture the flag or just little stuff like that." And then that was like a couple of months ago. She mentioned that, and then it had just been like brewing in my mind, like trying to come up with ideas and how to kind of bring that into reality. And kind of the way that I set it up was, yeah, like you explained it. It was like a Olympics style event. I think there was 12 games in total, maybe 13 or something like that. And I ran it through ChatGPT to basically make an algorithm for how many points you would get for what place, for which game, and stuff like that. So basically, the scheduling was figure out what games and figure out how long each of those games would take and how long everybody would actually want to be there, and kind of try to fit the schedule around that, I guess. And then I wanted it to be like I wanted there to be like some sort of award because when we used to do March Madness brackets back in the old house, you had this like crappy basketball, but we spray painted it gold, and then whoever got first place in the bracket that year, we would just put their name on it and the year or something, and then you painted a red Solo Cup gold, and that was just
Silver.
oh okay, and then that was just the
So it
trophy.
had like a color contrast to it. So you have this red solo cup that was silver holding a ball, and it actually looked like a trophy almost, like if
Yeah,
it was standing up on like a bookshelf or something like that. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So I kind of took that idea and uh, originally it was originally it was just going to be like an Olympics style game, and I kind of presented it as the abs Olympics, and then I don't know, I kind of further incorporated like dad into the games, and I ended up calling it Monty's Games, and kind of like similar to Monty's Gems, it was just Monty's Games, and it was kind of like I don't know, I was debating with the idea of calling it that and including that, and then it was just like I had thoughts of like, why am I calling it that? Am I just calling it that in order for it to like to give it some like positive reinforcement behind it, to like make it give it the facade of it actually being good. But then I kind of thought about it and I was like, why does it matter if it comes off that way? Like I know what it means to me, and it was just like I don't know, it's just I think that thinking of people and dedicating things to them is kind of a way to just keep them alive. Like I thought of it and it was like I kind of wish my kids would do something like that when I pass. Just like I don't know, just like dedicate little events to me throughout whenever. It's just I don't know, it's a way of keeping his name and his memories and his thoughts and ideas alive, I guess. So that's kind of what I called it. Is Monty's Games, and 2025 was the first one. And the idea behind the trophy was, uh, I was originally, I don't know, I went through a lot of ideas and variations, and then it kind of came to the last day where I was like, okay, I need something for a trophy, and then I came up with the idea of I started thinking of conspiracy theories and like what I could do conspiracy theory based, and it's like my one of my favorite conspiracy theories is the pyramids. So I just took some wood and made a pyramid out of it and put it on a piece of plywood, nailed it together, and then just spray painted it gold, kind of like we did with the basketball trophy. And then the idea is just whoever wins each year, just kind of pass it around and it stays at their house, and that's kind of the trophy for whoever wins.
When you say conspiracy for pyramids, you're just talking about how you believe they were built or something like that, or I don't understand.
Yeah, there's so many ideas and thoughts and theories behind the pyramids. I think that's a super interesting one in that nobody really knows how
Okay.
they were built.
Because this wasn't really an event of athletic prowess. It was also had to
Yeah.
do with mental toughness and like intelligence, right? So like, do you have a list of like all 12 things, events?
Yeah. So I tried to balance it
So
out with like half athletic based games and half like intelligence based games. So the games go as follows: punt, kick, pass, which is you punt a
okay, let's talk
football.
about each one individually. Okay,
Okay.
so punt, pass, kick, or
Yeah,
punt,
yeah, punt, pass, kick.
kick, pass. Okay, so first you have to punt a ball. How many like attempts did you get to punt? Just
Just
one?
one. Yeah.
Okay, so you got one punt and that was it.
Yeah.
And then you guys like just measured who kicked it the farthest, or you had like some type of
Yeah. Kevin had a 100 yards worth of uh, tape measure, and then he had a 100 footer that we slapped on the end of that. So
okay, and uh, so it was punt, and then you kicked from like a tee,
yeah, I had like a plastic field goal tee that I'd bought.
and then the other one was how far who could throw it the farthest.
Well, it's all of them together. It's your total.
Okay, so that's who the winner is.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was throwing the farthest, not the most accurate or something, right?
No, right. Yeah, it was just total distance.
Okay. Okay. And when you said that you used Chat GPT to come up with, I guess, a scoring model, how did they do that? Like, how many points was first place worth? How many was
Mm.
second? How many was third? Like, what system did they come up with?
So basically, I entered in like come up with a point system. There's 13 people going to be in these games. There's going to be 12 games total. I want there to be a lot of pressure on getting first place, still pressure on second and third, but the most points awarded, like I wanted there to be a big gap between first, second and third and the rest of the scores. Like I wanted there to be a high stress on placing top 3 because those should be the most rewarding, like your gold and your silver and your bronze. So it came up with first place would get 28 points, second place would get 20 points, third would get 15, fourth would get 11, fifth would get 10, sixth would get 7, and seventh would get 1 point. And then below that, you would not get any points.
Okay, so 1 through 7 got points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but now there were also team events,
Right,
right?
right.
So when it came to the team events, did both contestants get 28 points, or did they
Well,
split up?
well, I put in that there was going to be team games too, and to kind of work that in and balance those points as well.
Okay.
So for
So
if there was a game where there were two-person teams, so like groups of two, first place would get 22 each. Second place would get 15 each. Third would get 11 each. Fourth would get 4 each. Fifth would get 1 each, and then after that, no points.
okay, so that's essentially 10 people getting points versus 7 in the individual.
Right.
Okay, so the first one was punt, pass, and kick. Who won that?
I did.
Who got second?
Isaac.
Who got third?
I think Noah.
Oh wow. Okay. And then what was the next event?
Um, the next one was bucket golf.
Okay. Who won that?
Noah.
Who got second?
I did.
Who got third?
I think it was Isaac. I don't remember.
Okay. So what was the next one?
The next one was balloon stomp.
Okay. And then Emily won that,
Yeah, I think so.
and Brittany
So
got second.
yeah, so for all of these games, I kind of came up with an Emily contingency to like where it would be. I mean, you're never gonna make it completely fair, but to just give her like a little bit of a fighting chance in these games. So for punt pass kick, we gave her, I think it was 150 feet onto her total score.
Okay.
So I mean, it didn't like give her an edge per se, but I mean, if she kicked or threw a little bit further, she would have been, I mean, close to top three, top two or top, I don't know. But and then in bucket golf, we made it so she started like 3/4 of the way towards the hole. Like so, from the tee box to the hole, she would start 3/4 of the way to the hole. But I
Okay.
mean, there's not really a good way to balance it for a 4-year-old playing golf.
You would have to give her a lot of strokes.
Right. But yeah.
Okay. So what was the handicap for balloon stomp?
For balloon stomp, we gave her 3 balloons instead of one, and on top of that, everybody was kind of taking it easy on her, and uh, I think Brittany and Emily kind of got out at the same time, but Brittany gave it to Emily. And her balloons were also like impossible to stomp and pop, so that was kind of that was kind of
How's that?
well they blew them up too small. There
Oh, they
wasn't
didn't blow them
enough
up very big.
there wasn't enough air in them to pop them very easily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then what was the next event?
After that, then there was a water balloon toss.
Because it sounded to me like the rank going into some of these doubles events was going to be like you were going to get a better partner if you went into it with a higher score. Is that right?
No, you would be getting a worse partner if you went in with a better score. So it would be just like a March Madness bracket. The first seed would play the 16th, except instead of playing them, that would be your teammate to kind of like balance it out. So the two middle people would play, the best and the worst would be together, and kind of so on that way. But when you let Emily score all those points, then when you're in the middle, you're kind of getting screwed because you let her get all those points. So it should be one of the top people getting her, but in reality, it's two of the middle people getting screwed.
Yeah.
So Ashley kind of paid the price for that one, but
Wait, who? Okay, so it was Ashley and Emily were the water balloon partners,
yeah, they got out after like the first throw.
and then okay, so for that, it was pass the water balloon, step back, pass the
Mm-hmm.
water balloon, step back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who won?
I think Isaac, and I don't remember who was on Isaac's team. Isaac's team won though, I think.
Okay, and then what was the next event?
The next one after that was the three-legged race, and
Who won
then
that?
Emily won that.
With
That was it. She didn't have a partner. We had an odd number of people, and I didn't have a rule kind of planned for that one, so she just got to run by herself, and she barely won. So
against who?
I mean, we all raced at the same time, but Isaac came in second. Isaac and Mary came in second.
I mean, it seems like Isaac is like winning like all of these.
Yeah, he was. It was me and him in first place throughout the day, up until Right around lunchtime came around, and then he kind of slipped from the ranks. He ended up placing
So
third overall, but
what what events did you not participate in?
I didn't participate in the spelling bee, thunder and lightning, uh, the Gatorade drinking, the math test, or Jeopardy.
Oh, okay. So about five of the events.
Yeah. It was
Okay.
I wasn't really planning on participating in any of them. I was just kind of going to be the director or the referee or whatever, but I don't know. I just ended up playing because there wasn't really anything for me to referee during bucket golf, so I just played.
Okay. So we got the three-legged race. What was next after that?
Then it was lunch, and then
And what did
after
you guys have for lunch?
Evelyn made sandwiches, and there was a like fruit board, and she made pinwheels. Like she made all the
What are
bread,
pinwheels?
and pinwheels are like imagine like a wrap, and then you like cut them into little slices, and then it's like the little sandwiches like on a plate. I don't know. You'd have to look them up. It's like sandwiches cut up in half, like a wrap cut up in half, not in half, but like little
Oh,
tiny
okay.
pieces.
Did she pull any pranks on anybody by putting like any peanut butter in any of the sandwiches and Russian
No,
rouletting it to like
no,
see if anybody got something bad?
no. She did not. She made
Oh.
sandwiches. She made deviled eggs. She made muffins. There was fruit. There was pinwheels. I think that was it for lunch. But yeah, it was all really good.
All right. And so, what was the next one?
The next one was the spelling bee.
Who won that?
That would be Noah.
Second,
I'm not sure.
third?
I don't know. I remember Noah won, but I don't remember the places after that.
Do you remember like what his word was that he won with?
Well, I was going to do it kind of like that, like it was an official spelling bee, but I ended up realizing that was going to take like a really long time. So we just I read words out loud and had everybody have a piece of paper and kind of write it down, kind of like we did in
Oh,
Trinity,
okay.
and then we just passed their
Yeah,
papers
that's
and graded each
actually
other.
that's actually I think a better idea because
Yeah.
it's more fair that everybody gets
Right.
the exact same word.
Right. Right. Right.
So, wow, okay.
Yeah.
How many words were there?
I think 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Any of the words that you can remember that you thought were somewhat difficult?
Um, Kaleidoscope was on there. It wasn't onomatopoeia. It was onomatopoeia was one of them that I was debating. Um, I don't remember any more off the top of my head.
Huh.
Pneumonia, maybe.
Okay.
Let's see. Uh, idiosyncrasy, silhouette, repertoire, crescendo, mezzanine, acquiesce.
Wow, dude.
Those are just the harder words. There were some easier ones on there.
Like the.
No, there was. I think ladder was the easiest word.
Okay. What was the next one?
After the spelling bee, we played Thunder and Lightning.
And for Thunder and Lightning, you had to win Thunder and Lightning twice,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So how many rounds did you guys end up going?
We only played 3.
So somebody won twice after three.
Mm-hmm.
Brittany.
Mm-mm. Noah won that too.
Oh wow. And this is with 13 people playing?
Mm-hmm. There was only 11 in that.
Okay.
Yep.
And our mom played in all of these events?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, so I think at before lunch, Noah was in third place, I think. Isaac was in second. Or no, Brittany was in second, Isaac was in first, and then after lunch, Noah kept winning, so Noah came in first, and then Brittany was in second, and then Isaac dropped down to third, and then Isaac kind of stopped winning for the rest of the day. And these last like 4 or 5 games, it was kind of Brittany Noah, Brittany Noah, Brittany Noah. It was really back and forth. It actually came down to like the last game and like the last couple questions of Jeopardy to see who was gonna win.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Like if Noah would have answered
So
one more question correctly in Jeopardy, he would have won.
what was after that? After Thunder and
Um,
Lightning?
After Thunder and Lightning, we had a relay race.
Yeah, how did you do that?
So we set up like there were 3 teams of 4, and basically we had one person from each team at the starting line, and then there was the next checkpoint, and then there was the next checkpoint, and the next checkpoint, and you just finished at the same spot you started.
Okay, so hitting hands, it was all running.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And Isaac's team had a little bit of a lead, but we were supposed to go around the back of the house, and then Isaac went around the front of the house, and I saw him go the wrong way. I said, Isaac, that's the wrong way. So he had to turn around and come back, and then my team ended up winning, probably because he took the wrong way. I think I would have beat him anyways, but he certainly did not give his team a shot.
Who was on your team?
My team was Evelyn, Brittany, and Noah's friend Matt, his girlfriend.
So when you have that many people on a team, how did you first point or first place was the only one that got any points for that one, and how did you split those up?
No, first place got 23 each. Second place got 9, and then third place got 2 each.
Okay. And then what was the next event?
After the relay race, then we did the actually I think before the relay race we ended up doing the 3-point shootout or either or, and then we had a 3-point shootout, and then I think Brittany ended up winning that one.
How did that work? As many
We just
3-pointers in like 1 minute or something, or what?
we just did 5 shots from each spot.
Oh, okay. How many basketballs did you have?
There was 5 there, I think.
Oh, okay. You had like a rack of them where they could pick it up and shoot them?
No, we were just head rebounders and kept passing them.
Okay. And then what's next?
After the 3-point shootout, then we did the Gatorade, the blind Gatorade drink test.
Yeah, so it was a taste test, right?
Yeah.
How many different flavors Gatorade were there?
I think there was 11.
11?
Yeah.
I didn't know Gatorade had 11 different flavors.
Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a few. There was a couple that I wanted to have, but they didn't have them, so we didn't have those ones, but yeah.
Okay. And everybody competed in that? How many people?
I think everybody competed in that one. So I think it would have been 12 or 13.
So you blindfolded them?
What we did was everybody had a straw, and I wrote a number on each of the cups. I was the only one that wrote the number, so nobody else could see which flavor went in which cup or whatnot. And then we took
Okay.
tin foil, put it over the cups, and then just kind of put a hole in it so you couldn't like see the color or anything. And then they just tasted it and wrote down on a piece of paper what flavor they thought was which number. And then at the end, we kind of,
Oh,
similar to the spelling bee, I just told them which flavor was in which number.
okay. What the straws were clear or they were white?
They were like blue.
Okay.
Blue
So
and
could you
purple.
kind of see some of the colors going through them?
Not really. I mean, if you like sipped up through your straw and then like spilled it on the table, you could. But even then, it was still pretty hard to guess.
Okay. And then, so you gave them 11 different options to choose from, and then
Mm-hmm.
they had to tell you what each one was, like which one is this, which one is that,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
after each sip.
No, I gave them a piece of paper. They made a list, and I set all the flavors out in front of them so they could see their options. And then I just kind of let everybody go one at a time.
Okay. Did anybody get a perfect score?
No, no, they performed
What were the?
way more poorly than I thought they would have.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But that's interesting because with Gatorade, were they like, was anybody taking a drink of water in between?
No. Yeah,
So they
nobody was
were.
cleansing their palate or anything like that. But
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Like that seems like it would be really, really difficult after you drink one thing at Gatorade. Like it seems like they're all going to taste fairly similar.
kind of. I guess I drink a lot of Gatorade, so it wasn't like as hard. I mixed up a couple of them, but I had performed the best out of everybody because it had taken a long time since I had numbered them, so I didn't remember which ones were in which. And then I just kind of played it for fun, and I scored the best, but I didn't give myself points, obviously.
Oh, okay. Well, who won?
Matt,
And how many did he get right?
5,
Oh, wow. Okay. Out of 13, you said?
11.
Out of 11. What were some of the flavors?
Mm, we had Cool Blue, we had Frost Glacier Freeze, we had Strawberry, Fruit Punch, Grape, Lightning Blast, Midnight Ice. Uh,
Lemon lime?
no, Evelyn drank the lemon lime the night before. So that one
It was
wasn't.
supposed to be for the game?
Yeah, but I said she could have it. And then we had orange, and then we had an orange mashup with lemon lime. So it was kind of in the game. They have these mashup flavors now to where they take two different flavors and combine them into one drink. So lemon lime
Oh,
was
really?
kind of in it. Yeah. And then there were two other mashups for the last two.
And then what was next after the Gatorade taste test?
Then after that, it was the math test.
Okay. And so how did you set that up? Was it just
Um,
like in school where there
yeah.
was a whole bunch of multiplication or
Yeah.
division and it was like what they had a minute to get everything done
I
or
ended up giving them like closer to 2 minutes because I could see that like nobody was over 20% of the way done. Like it was,
oh
yeah,
really?
yeah. They were a lot. I don't know. I was expecting it to be a lot faster, but then again, you've been out of school for so long, you don't really think of all these multiplications. But
Well, like how big were the numbers?
I mean, it was 10 and under. It was like 9 times 6, 5 times 4, like stuff like that. It wasn't like
Oh, that's it?
crazy. Yeah, it wasn't like crazy numbers.
Oh, okay.
There was 100 of them, but yeah,
Okay, there was 100 of them,
yeah.
and I mean, okay. And how you gave them 2 minutes?
It was like a minute 45.
Okay. Did anybody complete them all?
No,
Okay. Who scored? Who got the highest on that?
I think Brittany. She got 60 something.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Do you know who got second place?
I don't. Maybe Noah. I know Mom was up there.
Okay. I have a feeling that that would have been one that Josh probably could have done pretty well at.
Potentially.
Okay. And then what else? Jeopardy was last? Is
Yeah, the
that
last
it?
game was Jeopardy. Yep.
Okay. And for Jeopardy, Brittany won that.
She didn't win, but she got second place.
Who got first?
Noah. In Jeopardy.
Yeah, but I thought you were saying that it was like back and forth, like
Right. Yeah. Towards the end of the game, Brittany's team was in last place, and Noah's team was in first place, and Isaac's team was in the middle, and he was only 2 or 300 points ahead of Brittany's team, and Noah's team ended up missing a couple questions, and then Brittany's team answered like the last 2 or 3 or something, and ended up passing Isaac's team to secure second place. But Brittany was in the lead enough before that game to where she still secured first place. But if she would have gotten last and Noah would have gotten first, then Noah would have won.
Oh, wow. Okay. And you said it was Team Jeopardy?
Yeah.
So how did that work?
Basically, just anybody on your team. We didn't have like buzzers or anything, so I I had them shout out their team leader's name, and the first name that I heard, that was who got to answer.
Okay. Did they have to answer in Jeopardy form with a question?
I think most of them did. I mean, they didn't have to, but
You didn't penalize them.
no, I didn't.
And what were some of the subjects or the categories, topics that you had?
Let's see. I know there. So on the board, the categories were media and entertainment. So this was like Jeopardy about dad for the most part. So I think four of the categories were kind of not based around him, but him adjacent, if that makes sense. So the media and entertainment ones, they were like media that he was interested in or that came out around when he was born or stuff like that. And then the second category is Monteisms. So it's like stuff that he would do, like mannerisms of his. And then third is phrases including Monte. So the answer always includes Monte. Those aren't necessarily about him, but just they include the word Monte. And then the fourth category would conspiracy theories, and then general trivia was the last one. That one wasn't really about him. That was just kind of general questions.
Okay. And do you have any of those questions?
Yeah, I have the whole board right here.
Okay, so let's see if I can get any of these right.
Okay. So what category would you have picked?
Let's just do general.
General? Okay. This is the largest planet in our solar system for 100.
The largest planet in our solar system,
Yeah.
Saturn.
No. Jupiter.
Okay.
Okay. You want to keep rolling with the general trivia?
Yeah.
Okay. The chemical symbol for iron is Fe. This is the chemical symbol for gold.
For gold.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be fast too. You have to like buzz in, right?
Yeah, you have to buzz in and then you get like 10 seconds or something.
And if you didn't buzz in, then you could get, or you buzzed in and got it wrong, you get negative points, right?
Right. Yeah, right. Which that screwed a lot of people.
GD.
No, it's AU. You want to keep going
Okay,
with.
let's try another
Okay,
subject.
okay. Which one would you want to go for?
Any of them.
Okay. So for media and entertainment, I put this 2007 film, double starring Eddie Murphy, features phrases like "How you doing?" and "Bingo" right in the blowhole. Yeah. And then for Monteisms, this phrase was exclaimed when the family Lhasa Apso had gotten into mischief of some sort.
Bandit.
No, it's "Damn it, bandit!" Damn it, bandit!
Oh.
And then for phrases including Monty, uh, we'll do this one. A street con game in which players try to follow a rapidly moving card with the odds always stacked against them. And this is phrases including Monty.
Oh, Monte Carlo.
No, 3 card Monty.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that one with the about Bandit? Was that like the funniest one out of all the ones you created?
Yeah, probably. There was one that this one word phrase was used by Monty to answer the phone, no matter the caller.
Hello.
Yeah. And then the Monteisms category was probably the best for humor, I guess. This one's probably a little bit harder. This nonverbal communication, typically accompanied by an eye roll and some swear words, was used whenever Monty received frustrating news.
If it's a term,
It's a nonverbal communication.
sigh.
Yeah. What is?
Oh.
Yeah. And then noun, the use of irony to mock or convey contempt.
Wait, what? You're asking me a question?
Oh yeah, it was just the next one would be noun, the use of irony to mock or convey contempt. And this is still under the Monteisms. It's
Yeah,
sarcasm.
I don't know that. Oh, okay.
But yeah, that was that was that. I kind of wish I would have made like a second board and had more questions and made that last a little bit longer, but
Yeah. So, did you create most of those questions and everything, or
yeah,
did
I
you use
made
ChatGPT to try to help with it, or like
no, I just made all those questions.
okay, because that seems like it would have taken a lot of effort to create all that Jeopardy stuff.
Yeah, I got it done in like an hour or two, I think.
What about the multiplication table? Did you
I just
do
looked it
that,
up
or did you
online.
just? Oh, okay. So you were able to use one that was already being made.
Yeah.
That's the interesting thing is with this, like you could call this Summer Olympics, and you could also do Winter Olympics.
Yeah,
That
I was
includes
thinking
like
about that.
board games, Oculus mini golf.
We were thinking like a snowman building competition.
Well, you have to make sure you get snow for
Right,
that.
right.
I actually there's at Walmart you can get those little like fake snowballs that they're like the cotton things, and
Huh.
I thought, when you go to the fair and you knock down like
Mm,
the clowns innate, like you could have a game where that like
hmm.
snowball fight where you're like measuring people's accuracy with that.
Yeah,
Then you have the racetrack where you could have like a car race tournament.
yeah. Huh.
Then you could get like Super Nintendo or some type of a couple of games on there. Whoever wins that.
Yeah, I think the hardest part was kind of trying to find games that could include all 11 people that wouldn't make it take forever, but would still kind of be fun for everybody still.
For this one,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, because you have a wide range of different people,
right, right.
like people who are athletes, people who aren't athletic. There was like people who were artsy. Like that one, you didn't really have really anything for people that were artsy, which could probably have been
Right.
difficult for them. But
Yeah, I was thinking of doing like an art competition or hot dog eating contest was up for debate. that was in the notebook.
I don't know, dude. The thing with that is that if you're going to be playing like a lot of sports and
Oh
stuff
no, yeah, I
like that,
know.
the hot dog better be at the very, very end or something.
Yeah.
I just I've never been in one, but I don't think it would be as fun as I
No.
perceive it as
No
being
way.
because the feeling you get afterward of trying to win something like that, just like
Yeah.
you'd feel terrible unless you could just like make yourself throw up. But that might be the only way to be able to overcome the pain that you like.
Yeah.
And Joey Chestnut, like, how do you think he feels after he actually wins something? It's like he just won something. He's a winner, but it's like inside How do you think he feels?
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I was thinking like that one wouldn't be very much fun because it would be like a six-way tie for first place with like two hot dogs eaten or something, and it's like that that wouldn't be fun for anybody.
Yeah, I don't know. That's one thing where if you think about like the winner, that winner may feel worse afterwards than the
Mm-hmm.
loser.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like in terms of stomach or dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. It was fun though.
no, it sounds like it. Sounds like everybody had a good time. You guys were posting pictures. Um,
Hmm.
I think it's just interesting to see what things bring together a family and like what people are willing to do as long as they're around people that they enjoy being around. Like I'm
Hmm.
sure some of those things were really hard for some people and they didn't really enjoy them, but
Right.
because it was like the whole family being together, made it much more enjoyable.
Right.
Yeah,
No. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
all right. Well, thanks for sharing
Oh yeah.
your adventures.
Yeah. I was thinking of making an exit survey, getting everybody's opinions on what games they liked, what games they didn't like, what games they wish were there, so that way I can plan for next year accordingly.
What do you think if you were to guess? What would you say were the games that they didn't like?
That they didn't like. Um, Maybe the Gatorade testing. I feel like it just kind of took too long. It wasn't really a good layout. Um, Most of the people maybe they didn't like basketball. There were some people that really liked basketball. Some people that could have gone without basketball. Um, I don't know.
I think it
Ashley,
would have been funny if
A-
at the very end of the Gatorade taste test, you just had some ketchup and they were just
yeah,
drinking straight ketchup.
yeah, yeah. That would have been fun.
What did you say about Ashley?
She performed a lot better in basketball than I thought she would have. Like we were playing Thunder and Lightning, and she almost won the first game. I mean, she was getting people out. Like she was making the free throws, and she was getting people out, and I was very surprised. And I mean, like, because I shot a basketball like last week or whenever, and it's like, dude, I couldn't make a shot for shit. Like, I
Oh,
suck.
really?
And she's over there like hasn't shot a basketball in like ever almost, and I think she used to play basketball back at Trinity or something, I think, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, but it's like I mean she was out there just making shots and it's like wow. So it was fun. Next year we'll have to plan it when you're home so that way you can compete.
Yeah.
See if you can take home the trophy. Steal it from Brittany.
Well, what was the farthest that somebody kicked or threw football?
Like total yardage
No, like who
in one
who who
throw.
won the kick? Who won the punt? Who won the
No, it
throw?
was it was you do all of them and all three of your
No, I
scores are
know,
added
but
up.
like who did the longest of each one separately?
Well, I mean no, because you pick it up where it landed and then you throw it from there.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah. I would say I probably had the furthest throw. I don't know. The kicks. It was probably Isaac or I had the furthest kick. And the field goal, I don't know. I didn't really have a great field goal, but neither did anybody else.
You didn't have the what?
The greatest field goal, but neither did anybody else.
Okay, so you said that you had the best punt, but not the best kick.
Right. I definitely had the best
Okay.
throw.
And do you know how far you threw it?
I don't know. It had to have been close to 50 yards after the roll.
Oh, okay. You guys counted roll.
Yeah.
And how big was the ball?
It was just a normal sized ball.
Okay. All right. Well, for this week, we got to learn about Jake creating family Olympics games.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this will be a new career choice for him. He'll go around
Yeah. Yeah.
and
I don't know. It was
create
fun.
games for other families.
I just like organizing stuff like that.
Do
Yeah, I thought it was fun. I mean, even though I competed in some of the games, I just had fun just kind of organizing it and being in charge of all of it.
you like being in charge?
Yeah, it's fun.
That way it gets done the way that you want it to get done. You don't have to worry about anybody else screwing it up.
Yeah, yeah, I guess that's one way to put it.
No, sound like everybody had a good time. So,
Yeah, definitely.
all right. Anything else you want to share?
No, I think that's about it.
All right.
I guess we're almost coming up on the 1 year, right? Because I mean, Dad's birthday was last Friday, and I think we started in September of last year or something, right? So,
Oh, did we?
yeah.
For some reason, I thought it was like in November. But
Oh, okay. Maybe you're right. 1 year is approaching, regardless, though.
yep,
So that's something. But other than that, I don't have anything.
it's definitely much easier to do these podcasts when we have a guest
Mm-hmm.
that we're learning about instead of
Yeah.
trying to always come up with conversations on our
Yeah.
own.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if anybody out there listening can tell, but sometimes we just get so it's like, what do we want to list? What do we want to talk about? What can we think of? What? So it's just like, and I pretty much do nothing with my life. It's like the exact same thing week after week. Which is like, go to the gym at 4:30, go do this, go do this. Like, I don't have anything new. So I remember the one time we talked about going on vacation to Disney. That was a good one. And then coming home, but other than that, it's just like I don't have anything to talk about that's new this week or anything
Mm-hmm.
like that. I don't listen to any news, so
Right.
I come out of ideas very quickly. I don't have many, so
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
but
Alrighty.
all right. That's a wrap, folks.
Mm-hmm. See you later, everybody.
See ya.